Hi, welcome back. So today's video is how to make this really lovely, it's another very simple baby blanket, or you could make it into a throw. It's a 2-pattern repeat, so really simple, just 2 rows repeated over and over. It's a lovely shell effect, and then what I've done also to edge it is worked a lovely scalloped shell border. So I'm going to show you how to do the 2 rows and how to do the border. So I've made a larger blanket, which is really lovely. And it's worked over multiples, this pattern, for your foundation chain. It's worked over multiples of 5. So we're gonna start with a foundation chain. Now for my larger blanket, I did a chain of 130, which gave me 26 shells. For this one, I'm obviously going to do a little smaller one because it's just a demo for you. So for the larger blanket, I did 130 in my chain, and it measures 75 centimeters wide. So that should give you some idea. So for the foundation row, it's multiples of 5, and then at the end it's 2 more. So it's a 5 plus 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm going to go 30 because I'm just showing you a small square. So there's my multiples of 5, it's 30. So that should give us 6 shells wide. And then don't forget, on your foundation row, add 2. So it's 30 plus 2. So for the first row, we're going to do a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So we're going to miss that one. We're going to go into here. With a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to skip the next 4 chains and do a single into the 5th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a single crochet into the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, skip 4, and then a single crochet into the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the next. So that's how you're going to work along to the end of your foundation chain. So I'll just carry along and I'll probably put you on fast forward so I get to the end. Okay, so once you've worked that, and you should have worked your last single crochet into the first stitch of your foundation chain. So I'm going to turn your work, and then the second row. Now this now becomes what we'll call the first row of the 2-row repeat. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that counts as your first double crochet. And then we're going to do a double crochet into that first stitch here, our single crochet, and then another double crochet into that same space. So you've got 3 double crochet there. You've got your chain and 2 double crochet all into that finishing single crochet, and then we're going to do single crochet into that 5 chain, and then into the next single crochet we're going to do 2 double crochet, 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2 double crochet. So into that one we did 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, single crochet into the next 5 chain space, and into the next single crochet, 2 double, 1 chain, 2 double. So it's 2 double, 1 chain, 2 double, single crochet into the next chain 5 space, into the next single crochet, 2 double, chain 1, 2 double. So that is that all the way along now for that second row. So you can see that your shells are starting to take shape. So then all the way along now to the end of your row, exactly the same, single crochet into the 5 chain space, and then 2 double, chain 1, 2 double, so we get to the end of that row. We've still got our 5 chain space, so it's a single crochet into there, and then here our beginning single crochet, we're going to do 3 double crochet. Just pop it in so it's nice, and pop the hook in so you've got a nice secure space, and then you can do 1, 2, 3 double crochet. So you've got your row of shells, and this is what we're calling row 2 of our pattern repeat. So that was row 1, this is row 2. So chain 1, single crochet into the first stitch, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet into that space in the shell, that one chain space, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 5, single crochet into the top of the next shell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into the top of the next shell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into the top of the next shell, and this is all there is to it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's so quick, it just works up so quickly. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you want a single crochet. So this was our 3 double crochets at the beginning. Just pop a single crochet into the top of that first stitch and turn. And then now we're going to go along and do, so that's our 2 row repeat, the shells and then the chains. Shells being row 1, chains being row 2. So now we're going to go along, so I'm just going to show you once more how to do that shell row, how to start it. So we've turned our work and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to double crochet into this first stitch. And we're going to do 2 here, 1 into that same stitch, 2, so we've got effectively 3 double crochet here, and then single crochet into the chain, and then into that single crochet from the previous row we do our 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, single crochet into the chain 5, into the single crochet from the previous, we do 2 double, chain 1, 2 double, single crochet into the 5 chain space, and so on. So literally now you're just going to repeat those 2 rows until your work is as long as you want it to be. If you needed me to go a bit slower, you can always go back a bit, and if you hit the cog just below the screen, you can change the speed, so you can slow it down if you need to. I will also mention that I'm using a Baby Soft double knit for this. It's the James and Brett's baby double knit. I'll also put that in the description, and I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. So that's really all there is to it for those 2 rows. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to work up this until I've got a decent size, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I did this scalloped border around the edge, which finished it off. Finished it off lovely. So we're going all around the edge with that scalloped border. Okay, I will be back shortly. Okay, so I've worked up a sample here. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've done 8 pattern repeats, so that's the 2 rows, and I've ended with the 5 chain single crochet, 5 chain single crochet row. That's the wrong side of your work. So I'm going to turn it over. Now we would normally be doing the shells. It's very similar to what we have been doing. So now I'm going to work the border. So as we were doing before, we've turned, so I'm going to chain 3 and 2 double crochet into that first stitch here. So 1, 2, so we've got our 3 double crochet here, and then our single crochet into the chain, and then here's where it changes. So now we're just going to do 6 double crochet into this stitch. So as before, we've been doing 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. We're doing a straight 6 double crochet into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we do a single crochet into our chain, and then another 6 double crochet into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet into the chain 5 space, so they're bigger, they're slightly bigger shells now for the border. So I'm going to carry on till we get to this corner, so I'll just put you on fast forward till I get there. Okay, so I've worked all along that top edge, and now I've got to our 5 chain and single crochet space at the end. So I'm going to work a single crochet into the 5 chain space, and then I'm going to work, as we've been doing before, the 3 double crochet into the top of that chain here. So 1, 2, 3, then I'm going to do chain 2, and then I'm going to do 3 double crochet back into that very same space, and then that creates the corner. Okay, so that's the corner, and now we're working down the side. So so you see we've got these big spaces at the end of our rows. So into there's the side of your double crochets. So now we're going to do a single crochet into this first space here. Into that first space, single crochet, and then into the next space, the row below, we're going to do 6 double crochet. So 1, 2, all into the same space, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the row below, our next space, we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to do 6 doubles in the next space down below these doubles from this row. I'm going to do 6 in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then below, down on the next row, we're going to do a single, and then the next row down in here, we're going to do the 6 double, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in the next row down, we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're down at the bottom, so we're going to go, you're going to find the loop there in the corner, and we're going to do 3 double, 1, 2, 3, and this is the corner, so I'm going to chain 2, and then we're going to do another 3 double, 1, 2, 3 for that corner. So that edge that we've just worked down just gives it a really nice finish, and it flows because it's the shells as well. I just think it was the best border that I could come up with. I did try a few and they didn't look great. So now we've come down to the bottom of our work. So we've gone down this side, down the edge. We've done our corner, we've done 3 double, 2 chain, 3 double. So now we can work as we did along the top. We can do single crochet in that chain 5, and then we can do 6 double crochet into this chain space here. This was our foundation row, so we're looking to go into this stitch here with 6 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then single crochet into the 5 chain, and then again into the next stitch, 6 double, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single into the chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's have a look how that's working. Okay, so there's our chain, our shells that we started along our top edge, and then down the side, and now we're working along the bottom, which was the beginning of our piece of work. I'm just going to fast forward to this corner, and then we'll come up this side, and we've completed it. Okay, so I've gone to this last 5 chain space, so single crochet into the chain space, and then you want to do our corner now, so we're going to go into, just find, because you could go into here, but that's just going to pull everything loose, because this was where we started with our chain. So just make sure you want to be going into this area, but just make sure that you're anchoring these stitches into a space that's going to hold, like that's going to hold. It doesn't want to pull loose. So 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then chain 2, and then back into that space with another 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, so that's our corner shell, and then I'm going to do just as we did coming down the other side. So I'm going to go into this space here, because this is our next row up, with a single crochet, and then I'm going to do 6 double crochet in the next row up in this space here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to continue to do that. So now it will be single crochet, 6 double, single crochet, 6 double, single crochet, and then we're going to work into our starting corner. So I'm just going to fast forward until we get to the end there. If you needed to see how I did that bit again, you can always go back or slow me down, put me on slow motion. Okay, so I've worked all along the edge there up the side, and I've gotten to, do you remember at the very beginning we did the 3 double crochet in the corner? So I've just done my single crochet in this space. So now I'm going to go into the same space that we started with those 3 double crochet, and I'm going to do 3 double crochet. And chain 2, and I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of that first double crochet. I'm going to snip it, fasten it off, pull that through, and there you have a very small blanket, but this is just to give you a very quick overview of how to do it. So do it as wide as you like, so your starting chain was multiples of 5 and then plus 2 at the end, and then your pattern repeat is 2 rows. So once you know those 2 rows pattern repeat, you just keep going and going until you've got the size that you'd like. So I plan to do, I've got lots more of really simple designs, so that's what I'm planning to do now going forward, is to do a series. I'm hoping to do about 20 or so different baby blankets. Most of them will be 2-row repeats, but there are some that are 5-row repeats. But you'll be expert and you'll be able to do the most difficult ones after a while. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do subscribe if you want to see the other patterns that I've got in the pipeline coming up, and I hope you do make it, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, thank you. See you next time.